Good morning, good morning, good morning, you guys. Couldn't get that out. Good morning. Thank you for joining me today. I am Andrea Wilson. I'm the real estate broker here at Brick House Realty. So thank you for joining me this morning. I pop on here Monday mornings, giving you your real estate market update. It varies. Sometimes I'm talking to home buyers, sometimes I'm talking to sellers, and a lot of times I'm talking about real estate investors. So I'm always giving tips and information, what's happening in the market. So today is no different than that. If this is your first time joining me, please go ahead and click the like button or follow me, so that you know when I'm going live, so you don't miss out on any of the good, juicy information that I'm sharing with you today. So thanks for joining me today. Today's topic, I'm talking about the COVID relief bill that was just passed last week. And so I'm sure you heard about it. I've been watching a lot of the memes happen over on social media, primarily Instagram, about what everyone is going to do with this stimulus money that you're expecting to receive any day, maybe by next week, into our bank accounts. So that's exciting. Anytime money is coming, flowing to us, that was really unexpected. We didn't know what they were going to do. So one of the things, I'm just looking here at my notes. So one of the things, the stimulus checks are going out. It's going to be $1,400 stimulus checks. And so that's going to be per adult and for kids. And there's some age restrictions on how they're going to, how much they're going to actually pay out for that. But first, the $1,400, if you're someone and you have multiple kids, you might end up with a few $1,000s. So I wanted to share some ways from a real estate standpoint of how you can use that money. If you are thinking about buying a home, but you're lacking the savings or down payment money or closing costs, that's a great opportunity. A lot of you are getting some hefty checks there, a little bit more than the $1,400. So it would make a great opportunity to just kind of put that money aside in a savings account, preferably in a savings account that you don't really see or have access to. So that way, it can just sit there until you're ready to use it, kind of let the funds season. And so that when you apply for that loan application, you will already have your down payment and or your closing costs available to you. So that's one thing that you can do if that's what's been holding you back from being able to buy a home. The second thing that you can do if you are interested in investing in real estate, again, that could be your down payment. But maybe not. Sometimes if it is an investment property, you might need as much as 20% down on there. So I would say with that, you want to look at ways to grow your knowledge base. And so we still are taking people for our real estate mentorship club. And that is for people who are newly into the real estate investing field, or people that want to get started and don't know where to begin. It is a one-time payment of $299. We do a monthly training. We provide a lot of tips and information, a strategy call. You get a copy of our ebook. You get a lot of information with that, and that's $299 one time. So this is the perfect timing to use some of that stimulus money to pay for that course to help you to start a career in investing in real estate. We become your mentor at that point to help guide you along the process. Some other things that you can do is think about clearing up your credit. A lot of times that's holding people back from moving forward. Getting a home is credit, so you don't have the money. So using some of that money to pay off your credit, creating a savings account. I kind of said that, but having that savings account. A really big one to me is purchasing life insurance. Just had a conversation over the weekend. It was a family. To give this example, there was a family who had a brother and sister who lost their mom, and one of the siblings had to pay for that mom's funeral out of her own savings account, which is no problem, right? That's our parents. We love them. We are okay with doing that. Well, the parent owned a home, and so the home is getting ready to sell. And so the one sibling said, hey, Mom's funeral was just around $10,000. So I would like to get my money back that I spent on the funeral, which is the $10,000. And then we split the profits after that. And I really witnessed and watched the two kind of argue back and forth about this. True story, just happened this past weekend. True story. They argued back and forth about, upset about what the dollar amount was. The one sibling felt like they should be reimbursed, while the other one was like, kind of like, why? They didn't really want to do that. So with that being said, you want to look at making sure anytime you have extra money, purchasing some life insurance. And if you're at a certain age, maybe, if you're older in the older population, paying for your funeral services ahead of time is not a bad idea. That way you're not leaving that burden on someone else. So that life insurance policy should cover the expenses that you have out there. If you own a home and it has a mortgage on there, enough to at least cover that. Cover any burial or funeral arrangements that need to be made out there. So something to think about with that stimulus money. So there are a couple additional points that I want to talk about in here. I'm just going through my notes. And the bill, they also set aside $20 billion in emergency rental assistance. So if you're someone and you are behind on your rent, you don't know what to do, there is money coming for that rental assistance. From what I've noticed, there was some other money that came down. What I noticed about that is that when you go to apply for this money, they are looking for reasons that are COVID related, that you have been impacted by COVID. And so that's how you got behind on your rent. So if you come and you just can't make a payment just because, you may get denied for that funding. So it has to be a COVID related issue. And then it has another $10 billion goes to mortgage and home ownership assistance. So some of those things, just like you might be behind on your rent, some of you may be behind on your mortgage payment. So because of that, there is going to be funding. So there is a moratorium still in place until 2022 to where where you won't lose your home. And I think when we get to the end of that, they're going to do something else because they don't want this massive foreclosure to happen. So they may allow you to tack on any past due payments on the back of that. But your mortgage is serious, guys. You really don't want to lose that home. So if you are in a situation, you're behind on your mortgage, you feel like you need some assistance, oftentimes for homeowners, calling the mortgage company, there's a lot of press 1, press 2, and you're not getting straight answers. There's housing agencies out there available to assist you and walk you through all of this. We actually have an agency, it's called NID Maple Heights. The phone number for that is 216-228-7174. The services are completely free. So if you know of anyone that's struggling to make that mortgage payment, dealing with homelessness or anything like that, or looking for down payment assistance money, they can call that number. We'll assist them, walk you through the process. We can help you with any type of potential foreclosure because we want to help you stay in your home. So, it's saying that the bill provides $510 million in FEMA emergency food and shelter program that support the homelessness there. So there's all kind of funding that's going to be made available to you guys through this COVID relief packages. And I'm just talking about the things that kind of relates to real estate and housing matters, but definitely you guys take a few minutes and just kind of Google the stimulus package. You may have some other personal situations going on from, you own a restaurant, you're looking for relief there. They have so much stuff built out in this relief program that you want to take a few minutes, understand what's being offered and where you can find those resources. So as always, if you have any questions as it relates to real estate, just housing issues, whether you are buying, selling, or want to get started investing in real estate, I am your go-to girl. I can answer all those questions, help you along the way. So I hope you guys have a wonderful Monday. Just wanted to pop on here real quick and give you guys a little bit of, information that's out there. Shoot me a DM, send me an email if you like. I'm happy to answer those questions for you, and enjoy the rest of your Mondays, guys.